Well, thank you, gentlemen, and stay there, phone. This feels a lot like the wedding I never had. Minus some vows and some, legally binding contracts. This is my kind of wedding, actually. I don't know how I got so lucky, and I do say this often, usually when I'm sharing war stories with my cousin Alice, who, by the way, is an incredibly inspirational woman and who has walked a tough road. We often say how lucky we are for the family we have, and we had nothing to do with it. We just got to land in the arms of this beautiful family, and we're so grateful because we lean on them pretty hard. And I couldn't do this without mine. So to my family, thank you. I'm a little bit wary of doing too many thank yous or specific thank yous because I actually had very little to do with the organisation of this event. But there are a few key people who I know made this happen. I'll leave specific thank yous to the Matthews in my life. All of this has come about because a few of these key people came to me and asked if they could help and how they could help, and I resisted help for quite some time before I really understood how help works. When you need help, miraculously, there are people ready to help you. And the best thing, the only thing that you can do, I've learned, is to get out of the way. Get out of the way and let the help happen. Because that's what it needs to do, and that's just how it works. It's been a big lesson for me. For someone like me, and for probably a lot of you, accepting help is really, really uncomfortable. Particularly when you've lived your whole life pretty independently, and fortunately not really needing too much help from people. I probably didn't realise until now that I'd lived such a charmed life. The help was always there probably, I just didn't really need it. But the most beautiful thing is that it's the most beautiful thing you can do is to just let it flow and let it happen. All right, so back to the few key people. They came to me and said, let me help, what can I do? I want to help you get to where you need to go. And I thought, I'll just put them in touch with each other and see what happens. Get out of the way. And this is what happens when you get out of the way. Matthew Hunt, you are the driving force behind this event. You're the best ex-fiancé I've ever had. You still talk far more than you listen. But your enthusiasm is infectious and your heart is pure gold. And Holly, wherever you are, where are you? Holly, Mrs. Holly Hunt, your support of Matt in this undertaking is a testament to the woman you are, so thank you. Ellie and Tash, and the whole Early Beach crew. You guys are family to Innocent Eve, all of you. We've grown to love you and all your wildness. I've said this before, but I mean, this team has begun fundraising for me over 12 months ago in their own little corner and have done amazing things, not just for me, but for lots of other people. And what I've said about these guys before, I'll say again, they are leaders in the field of kindness and teamwork. I'm constantly in awe of what you guys achieve together as a team. You are simultaneously the wildest and most kind-hearted crew I know. But I ain't stopped trying. Matthew McCamley, my ex-boss at Sterling, and one of my absolute best friends. Thank you for all of your hard work and your unwavering belief in me. Thank you. Karen Brosnan. Where is she? Karen, you are an angel. You're such a quiet achiever. Thank you for coming on board and for the countless hours you've given to making this event what it is. Thank you. To my old friend Sharon Zeller, thank you for all of your help from afar. And to Rachel, the one who keeps me upright, keeps me laughing. I poke holes in the sky for you. To Gypsy Soldiers, Butch and Camille, and Aaron and Josh for the stage and sound. The music industry is full of unexpected treasures, and you guys are them. Thank you so much. To all of the donors, I'm incredibly grateful for your support and generosity. I am overwhelmed by your kindness. To the bidders and buyers and everyone here, and those not here, particularly to those who have travelled a long way, Nanny Annie, Gabe and Lucky, there are some people who have really made a big effort to get here tonight, and I'm so thankful. Thank you for supporting this event and my life. All right. If I could, I'd like to just indulge in a little bit of philosophy. Cancer is that word that we all want to, not make eye contact with, but I don't have a choice. So cancer is one of those things that, cancer and being given, a predicted expiry date is one of those things that really has this knack of bringing out the philosopher in you. So here's a bit of mine. In my 39.99 years on this earth, I've become a firm believer in the premise that with each challenge in life comes with it a gift. And the size of the gift is in direct proportion to the size of the challenge. I've learnt that if you can keep mindful of this, if you can identify and acknowledge the gifts as they come, and they will, and if you can keep them out in front of you, particularly when you're really in the trenches, it's incredibly comforting. And I think that those gifts are the thing that are going to see you through to wherever it is that you're headed. So for me, even if things don't go to plan, it's all already been worth it. This is the most challenging time in my life so far, and for me, it's also the most beautiful. It's the most loved and supported I've ever felt. The kindness and generosity, hugs and messages, the shoulders I've cried on and put snot all over, the calls I've missed, the donations of time and resources and money from people who just want to help me have a good shot at getting better. The gifts that have come with this challenge are like nothing I could have imagined. And for that, I'm incredibly grateful. Because of this event, in the very near future, I will be leaving Australia to go and get some treatment overseas. And a few days ago, I was thinking about what I'll take with me and what I'll take with me in my heart. And those thoughts turned into a song. And I thought, if it's okay, that I might sing it for you. I just got to get my guitar and go over there. Tell a joke.
Well, thanks. How about that, eh? Well, that's touching as. Who wants to hear from Rebecca?